Hey y'all, what's up, you guys? I'm gonna give you guys just like a few seconds to come on. Try to get the camera looking decent, which it doesn't, but that's okay. Guys, I just got home from work and I started to do some personal readings that I have scheduled for this evening. And hey guys, Rosa, all my favorite peeps. Anyway, I started to get my, vibes going. I did a little meditation and I was hanging out and I started pre-shuffling my deck. You guys that have had personal readings with me know that I'm forever shuffling, you know. So anyway, before I started, hey guys, Blake, everyone. Anyway, these cards came out together 4 separate times. Like, it was crazy. They just kind of kept pouring out. So, I'm gonna do a general kind of spread here, and then if we want to like dig deeper for some of the energies for the elements, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I just felt led, you guys, to literally come on and pull some cards for general energies moving forward. And this was the little combo that came out here. We have the Six of Wands and we have the Hierophant. So this is a really amazing, really, really amazing thing to see right now, especially coming out of retrograde. This is kind of what we all want, and it came out so many times in the pre-shuffle. I thought, you know what, I'm going live. Like, I just felt like, go live, talk about this, talk about these cards, what this energy means moving forward. So I'm immediately coming live. I don't know how many people are meant to see this tonight, or if maybe somebody that's watching later, I don't know, is meant to see it, whatever, but I want to talk about this energy that's coming out tonight. We have all of us been really challenged through retrograde. And a lot of us know, of course, that that's not just the retrograde of Mercury. Yeah, it's also the retrograde of lots of other planets, right? And it's been a really particularly challenging time. I mean, how have you guys been feeling about the whole thing? You know, I've been feeling really challenged. I've already strewn all that out, you know. But I know that the retrograde it's really brought some people down to a level that is really low for some, the devil energy, you know? And I'm so happy to see the Hierophant and the Six of Wands throwing themselves out at us here, that there will be a victory, that there is going to be this beautiful victory. You need to have a little bit of faith. And I needed to see this energy. I think that we all need to see this energy. For those of you guys that do know, last night at around 11:11, for those of us on this side of the world in the Western Hemisphere, experienced a black moon. This is a super black moon, actually, in Leo. And it is a really resolving energy. For me last night, you guys, I was gonna go live. And then I thought, no, I'm gonna take a bath and do my new moon bath and really like cleanse. Um, Lisa, that point you're making right there in that comment is so true. I feel the same way. What was my life before the retrograde? You know? But when I see this card combination, I see us fighting to have our victory. And so I'm going to pull a few more cards, to be honest with you, because I kind of want to see what this energy is all about, but it was urgent the way it was coming out. And I thought the first time, wow, that's beautiful. And then I put it back in, and then I shuffled, and they both came out again. And I thought, that's crazy. I put them back in. It happened 2 more times, and then I thought, I'm going live. So, like, there are messages, you know, there are messages that need to be had. But, the Hierophant has also been about our routine, folks. And I think that over the last many weeks, the retrograde could have been discouraging some of us from some of our healthier routines. Comment and let me know how you guys are. What are the healthy or not healthy routines you guys have had during the retrograde? But there is a kind of essence here of getting back into a normal routine. I will talk to people all of the time that say to me, yeah, I love to meditate, but for whatever reason, when I am feeling upset in my life, I don't go meditate, I don't meditate at all. And it's like, sis, meditation, when you need it is when you're having a hard time. So some of us are like that in the retrograde. We kind of let our yoga classes that make us feel so good, we drop those off to the side. I'm hearing here piano lessons. Somebody was taking piano lessons before retrograde and they stopped doing that. And there's this inner star here for you guys. This message is going out to somebody that's got a lot in their gut, right? And they want to have victory, and they've worked their ass off. And hey Diane, it's good to see you, baby. It's good to see you in there. I love you. Um, but I love to see the Hierophant paired with this card because it shows us that all of the work that we've done in our life has not been for nothing. And I think when we go through retrogrades and all this past shit starts getting vomited back up, people start going through hard times, they start really struggling, I think that we start forgetting where we've been and what we've already accomplished in our life. So this is a reminder for you guys tonight that there is great victory coming. So many of us are stepping into doors of resolvement, healing right now. The energies are fully supporting us letting go of things. And I had to let go of so many parts of my life. I mean, it's been the craziest retrograde, honestly, I have probably ever experienced in my life. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. But this retrograde, man, it fisted my ass. Fisted my ass. And it was awful. It was so awful. You know. So, it's a challenging energy, but I really want to pull more cards. So let's get into the general energy of what's up with this. Spirit, what is this message? Just tell us more. Just give us more energy. Whatever you want to tell us. Whatever you want. That's right. That's right. If you guys, okay, guys, I'm telling you, 5 of Swords and the Ace of Wands, for real. We are walking away. We are lighting the inner fire. There is so much resolvement happening. People are being given the opportunity to resolve what the retrograde brought up for you. So for those of you that felt particularly challenged by this retrograde, baby, you got to give something up. You got to walk away from something. And yes, for some of you guys, that's people. And I know you don't want to hear that. But there are some people that are toxic for you folks. And there are some people who are bringing you the fuck down. And there are people who are dimming your shine. And this is who you really are. This person. So this energy that's coming out for you folks here, for all of us that's available, is walk away from the things that make you feel like your inner fire doesn't matter. Boom. 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 Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else wants to come out. Guys, I'm so happy to be live with you right now, and if you are happy that I am live, let me know. Well, there's the butterfly for your totem. Okay, holy shit. I am getting some energy for Scorpio here, and I'm getting some energy for Gemini as well as Taurus so far. We have the 10 of Wands, and we also have the 8 of Pentacles. I know that for a lot of water signs, a lot of people were letting go. A lot of the water signs were letting go of the heaviness, and they were putting their heart into their work, right? So that they could almost in a way get their mind off of things. But we're seeing some Scorp energy, and we're seeing some Gemini energy so far. So if you guys are dealing with those signs. But I gotta say, this black moon, this energy that we are literally all sitting in right now as we're chatting live, is offering us the ability to let go of the heaviness. And I think that's one of the big messages I'm brought here live all of the sudden randomly to tell you. Like literally, guys, I'm covered in ranch dressing. Like, look. Like, I had to work at the restaurant this evening, and it was pretty busy. So I just got home, and it was like, go live. And I was like, wow, right now? So I'm kind of gross. I'm sorry. Let's see if that'll... Let's pull some more. Are we walking... What am I saying here? Are we walking the path that we are meant to be walking right now? I think I might be saying that to a few people right now. I think I might be saying that to maybe an Aries right now. We have the Three of Cups. What is there to celebrate? And honestly, that is one thing for me in hindsight I have loved about this retrograde is that after all of the crazy shit went on, I really did come to a place where I was like, wow, you know what? I do kind of enjoy my life where I am with the very few friends I have, or with the very few, like, I'm not afraid to look at my good experiences. But this is the problem, folks. We can either celebrate or we can carry our heaviness. There's also a message coming through here that somebody is working so much that they are ruining a relationship. Hey, Chris Tan, Aries. You know, yesterday when I was taking a bath, you guys, I have a little ritual I do on the new moon, and particular to a dark moon, I really wanted to enjoy it. It was on 11/11. How fucking crazy is that? All of us YouTube bitches are eating that shit alive. That the new moon is at 11/11. It's all magical anyway. You are magical. The universe is magical. It's always magical. I mean, and there's always some moon coming, but it's like I really felt good about the trauma that I had been through during the retrograde. And I felt really good about what I was leaving behind. Even though, for me as a person, I loved the people, places, things that I was leaving behind. I feel good about where I am now. I've dropped that heaviness. And I think that that's a big opportunity that we all have right now in this energy. It's shifting. If you guys need to sit down and write tonight and do a little exercise with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I want to have victory over? What is it exactly that I want to discipline myself to be a part of the happy story? And so thus, which path will I take and which transformation will I allow? What work will I do? What heaviness will I carry? What inspiration will I speak on? And what bullshit will I walk away from? This is a big message coming out. Boom. She hitting you. I don't know why Wendy Williams just came into my head. I don't know. God. Yes, I'm channeling Wendy Williams. We do have the star card here, folks. I mean, this is the point. It's kind of moving into a deeper intimacy with ourselves based off of the trauma that we've been through. So this is beautiful. Listen, I am, while we're all here and live and chilling, gonna go individually and pull. I'm feeling inspired, so I'm going to pull for each element. What do you guys think? You into that? Let me know what you think about that. Because I'd like to go a little deeper into this energy for each of you. All right, you guys are yesing me out. I guess that's definitely a yes. Let me find my little T. Hold on, there it is. Okay. Before we start breaking all this down, hell yeah. Before we start breaking all this down, I want to say that the general message here for you guys today in this energy is that your victory is really, really coming for all of us. But we've got to remember what path we walk. And I know that you guys are seeing the Lovers and you're thinking, yes, my soulmate is coming in. But I think this is a little bit deeper than your soulmate right now. I think this energy is very personally shifting. And I think that when we are aligned with our inner being, of course, our soulmates and our great jobs, those are all aligning to us as well. That's just the law of attraction. That's how it works. But I mean, the Lovers here in this energy so generally really is referencing the path that we walk, doubly referenced here by the star card, which in particular that there are two paths that you could take here within this energy as we move forward. The retrograde can either traumatize you or it can help you get your shit together. The way you look at it, don't matter what zodiac you are, honey. The way you look at it, it's just gonna have to be the way you look at it. But the point is that for all of us, this energy is really rebirthing. I mean, there's so much major arcana here as we move forward. And I feel really, really good about strong transformations, strong healings. I do feel some soul alignments with other people, with connections. A lot of us do know that this time is all about apologies. Could be, you could want to issue an apology. You could have one come your way. Remember that retrograde energy is so tense and dense when it's in Mercury. So it can be very, very, very bad for communication. Breakdowns happen, arguments take place, people start miscommunicating things. They don't understand exactly what they're receiving in terms of news. And then when Mercury goes direct, which it does tomorrow, so our Mercury retrograde is literally over in 24 hours, you guys. Hell yeah, can I get a hell yeah? But you know, as we move direct, a lot of these apologies start taking place. People start healing. Maybe some mean things that we've said to someone start coming up into our mind, and we think, oh, you know what? I really should say I'm sorry for that because that was a hateful way to be, or that was a bad way to be. I also want to give a message right now while we're live that this is the time as we begin to heal to really help other people in the process do that. I'm being serious. When you guys are at the grocery store, are you so worried about your own life and your own freaking groceries that you can't smile at the woman who's having a bad day? Or are you so obnoxious that you can't be kind to the woman who hasn't yet helped her child understand that screaming in the store isn't okay? Can you help the mailman a little extra the way? Or can you pick up a heavy box for the UPS man if he's having a rough day? Can you give somebody a glass of water? This is the kind of energy I'm talking about. Can you love people? Can you show up? Can you feed the hungry? This is a big message because we want to be victorious, right? It's all about us here. It's all about us, what we want, what we want. So we scour the internet, right, for what we want, what we want. But sometimes in our journey, folks, we are what somebody else needs. Any tips for a beginner oracle reader? Yes, honey, these are my tips. It is your intuition and power. I want to answer that question really fast. It is your intuition and power. You must be so centered in it. Make sure to treat your body well. Make sure to love yourself a little because if you have an intuition, baby, go for it. And you can do it. And YouTube is really supporting people who have great gifts. But listen, don't you ever bullshit nobody on the internet, okay? Don't bullshit nobody on the internet. We're done with that. It's 2019. We're done with that. All right, moving on. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling for signs. The very first element I see in the comment is the one I will do first. Nothing? Are my comments down? Oh, water. It's water, guys. We're doing water, and then we're going to do air. And we're just going to pop through these. I just want to get some quick messages, you know? All right. All right. All right. So, guys, we're going to do water elements as a whole. So the next spread here will be for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I know. These bitches are fast. All right. Whoo, water energy. We're starting out with the Three of Swords. Gosh. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Oh, God. Guys, I know that water energy has been struggling. I know that the water signs struggled through this retrograde. Y'all struggling so bad that your hair's a mess, you're wearing 2 different socks, you're crying in the bathtub, you're eating pints of ice cream at the same time. You're having a hard time. Relationships have been hard for a lot of water signs. Michelle, we're just now starting with water, and we're only doing the elements. So we're going to do water, and we'll do air next. And we're going to be pretty brief and concise about these. But yeah, look, water energy, you guys have been really going through it, and I'm so sorry. It's been a struggle. But I think in some way we've tried to have control of this, of our pain moving forward. For water energy, for Cancer, for Scorpio, for Pisces, the big thing here for you guys, okay, is to surrender that control. I know it hurts. I know it's painful. I know there's a Scorpio over there biting their nails, freaking out right now that I'm telling you this. But, you know, I think we're trying to have control of the pain because we feel like if we can control it, that it won't feel so hurtful. However, I want to talk about the energy moving forward because I know, Lisa, you know those waters. you know, we've had it rough. We've had a hard time, a hard way to go. But I do have to say, as Mercury moves direct here on the second, this is not a surprise to me that water signs. Karina, shut up. Water signs are bringing in some serious physical manifestation and blessing. Now, this Nine of Cups is here, and I know how we love to read this card, you guys. Tarot card readers love to hype you guys up by saying, your wish come true. And yes, sometimes, and in many cases, the Nine of Cups can reference your wish come true. And in some sort of way here, for water, we're going out of a period of heartbreak into a period of great physical manifestation. But this card, the Nine of Cups, is just before the 10. Okay, and the emphasis here on this card is self fulfillment. We have good feelings about self. We have a good routine of self, right? This is going back from that Hierophant Six of Wands energy. So we are coming into a period of physical manifestation and blessing, right? Ten of Pentacles is good. Some of you water energy is going to be bringing in money you didn't even know that you had. Some of you water signs have been struggling financially. Karina, I bite my nails all the time. Judgment. Water energy has had a wake up call during the retrograde. You guys have woken up to a truth about something. There's justice. Some people, some water signs have people around them that are getting their karmas. And some water signs are getting their karmas as well. And honestly, we're always all getting our karma. Let's not be over dramatic. But there is a little bit of divine intervention here, I feel, with water energy moving out of this retrograde, because it almost looks like the angels are up there being like, damn, look at Cancer, look at Pisces, look at them, man. Look at what they've been going through. Let's give them something. For some of you, that'll take the form of money. If any water energies have been having some issues with the family, I think that those should be resolved here in the coming weeks. That's good news. Any other water sign information moving forward out of the retrograde? Post-retrograde water energy, anything else coming out? Do any water signs have any questions here? Any questions? I'll answer your questions now. Yeah, Six of Swords. You guys are moving away from the bullshit. You're moving away from the darkness. I am loving this. This is really good. I know in particular the readings I've been doing for Scorpio have just been just crazy. I mean, you know, Scorpios have been really going through it. Leo's been going through it. Capricorn's been, as my friend at House of Oshun says, Lulu, she calls it down in the cellar, down in the dark night of the soul, right? Capricorns have been there lately. Will we manifest a relationship in August? Well, for what sign are we talking about? Manifesting relationships, there's a Nine of Cups here. Certainly it could manifest that way. It could certainly come that way right after a heartbreak or trying to control something. But I do want to say with Judgment card and Ten of Pentacles, though, in response to that question, it looks to me like this is going to be something that is not just given, but created by you as well. You're going to be an active participant in the creation of that. And so you're going to have to move away from this past and this darkness. You know, I've heard from people that have always said to me that it was so hard for them to move on from somebody. But when they at least did physically or in their energy, that often a person would return to them or try to love them again. And depending on the circumstances of where they were in their life, they would either go back and be with this person or realize that they've changed so much and that so much of who they are is different. And with that Nine of Cups here, water signs, I want to remind you the way you feel about yourself really matters, guys. And I know water signs are very, very quick to be very hateful of themselves. They're very self-hateful. And especially when a water sign's in a bad place. So I just want to say there is some really nice stuff coming for water, but remember that this self-fulfillment, sometimes you guys, I am at this place in my life right now where I have always wanted to have a super love, right? Or like a deep romance. And I've had quite a few of those in my life, and they've all turned out to be all different. You never really know. But I'm in this place for those of us that are struggling with being single, because I don't know why I'm getting this message, but I'm feeling like some of us are struggling with being single out there. And I have come to this really great place after the retrograde, y'all, where I am so stoked about being single. Like, I just want to not, I just want to, I don't know. Like, I don't want that right now. I feel like a lot of water signs are like, I need to get this all worked out before I'm out there finding relationships. And that's exactly what you should do, because if you go out there looking for somebody to validate y'all, ain't nobody gonna do it. You know? The struggle is so real. You are right. I mean, no one's gonna validate us if we don't have this beautiful energy. You know when you're around a Leo sun, and sometimes when a Leo sun is really feeling their power, their sexy energy is so sexy. Like, it can really jar me sometimes. There are some Leos in my life, and when they're around and they're in that sexual attractive energy, it is like crazy hot to me. I'm so turned on, you know? But as a water sign, sometimes for us it's hard, you know? It's harder to have that self-confidence. And that's the message for you guys moving out of the retrograde. Heal it up. Walk away from it. Walk away from the trauma. You got this. David, you came in at the right time talking about all this Prince Charming. Where have you been? I haven't heard from you forever because I've been away from the social media, the Instagram. All right, so we're going to do air energy next, guys. What do my air signs need to know coming out of retrograde? Jesse. Jesse, that's awesome. Hey, the universe will meet you halfway. The universe will meet you halfway. You know, sometimes showing up is hard, but let's move into our air energy. Okay, folks, the air energy is about to be off the hook right now. Hey, how have you heard my singing? Kate, I'm glad you love to hear me sing. Yeah, I'll sing on here sometime, guys. The moon card is coming out straight out of the gate for the air signs. Oh, God. What else do we have for air energy? Air, please be good to us. All right. We have the Seven of Wands. Y'all. See, David, I knew that my psychic powers told me that you were going to take a break. Oh, I love you guys so much. I love these live reads with you. Nine of Wands. Kate, I would love to hear you sing sometime too. All right, air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, guys, we still have our guard up about something here. There's something that we're defensive about. Oh, Grant, the air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But look, we're on guard about something. This could be a person in our life. We're really I think a lot of air signs had been in a lot of conflict. And when I was doing your readings over the last few weeks, one prevalent theme that came out for all air signs was you guys need to rest. You guys need to rest from this period of craziness. And it looks like that craziness maybe has made you guys a little bit afraid. There could be some stuff in the subconscious that's coming to the conscious out of the retrograde. So you guys certainly could be some of the signs that experience a little bit of a lingering energy. You could be experiencing that upwards of maybe, I would say it should reside around probably Tuesday the 6th, it looks like, because the moon, yeah. Yeah. So hopefully that's working out for you. But I do have to say, what is in the subconscious? Some of you air signs have discovered something that was hidden. And now you're defensive. What else do we have for air energy? Air energy, please. Yeah, I know. New moon energy's been so intense. I think it's like kind of, oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh my God, yeah. Look at that, guys. The Five of Wands coming out of the gate. We're talking about conflict. We're talking about bothersome details. We're talking about gossip here. We're talking about drama. Melodrama. Somebody's building walls here within the air sign energy because of the conflict and the drama, and they're kind of staying on their defensive. They're defending themselves. Whoa, these cards are flying. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles, so some of you air signs could be dealing with Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Or you could have both of that in your chart. Kate, didn't you say you had Taurus and Gemini in your chart? But if you're not dealing with an earth sign, I do want to say that there is kind of this coming... Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Some of you guys are staying at home. I want to say that. You guys are like staying at home. A lot of you air signs are not trying to go out. You're not trying to deal with people's shit. You're really kind of hiding away. You're on the defensive. A lot of you guys are in hermit mode right now. You're still in that resting I was talking about in a lot of your readings last week and the week before. There's a really, really strong resting from conflict energy here for air signs. Give me more for air energy, please. I need more for air energy here. Might have to clarify for you guys. Water signs are always just intense. Okay, we have the World. Cycles are closing for air signs, and that's kind of been in the chart for you guys. It seemed like it was kind of almost coming up over months' time. But for I'm sensing this energy strongly for Gemini and Libra. There's a big walking away here. Aquarius too, yeah, because I think Aquarius has been definitely through the ringer, but I'm definitely sensing this for a lot of Geminis out there. Cycles are ending. Cycles of conflict are ending at the retrograde though too. I do want to point that out. That a lot of the gossip and the drama that you guys are hiding away from, or a lot of the things, whatever is the hidden that you don't want to look at or that you don't want to deal with, a lot of that challenging energy is subsiding after the retrograde, but you could have a little bit of a lingering energy. Okay, let's see what else comes out. I really like to see the World here with the Hermit because it kind of shows us that air signs are kind of doubling back and kind of looking critically about, you know, what's going on. Yeah, stepping into the light. There are really happy times ahead for air signs. I want to say that the worst is behind you. That's kind of a message coming through. The conflict that has been in your life, or the hardship, the bothersome details even, we're leaving that in the dust. We're moving on to a little bit brighter of pastures, particularly emotional fulfillment. Some of you guys could have a happy, positive energy with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or there could be a reunion, possibly a child with a water sign as well. Yeah, you know, you guys are kind of staying at home. I know for a lot of water signs, the idea is that they kind of wanted to go travel and get out and get away from their head, you know, but it seems like the air energy is kind of doubling in, resting, taking scale of what needs to be done, and really moving toward wholeness. Anything in closing for air energy? The baby word. I'm so sorry. I said it. The B word. I'm trying to go half on a baby. Listen, there are people on Craigslist that are super down for that. You guys are literally just so incredible. I love when you are on this channel, all hanging out, talking. Listen, is anybody live right now that remembers the mukbang I did like last year? Where I ate all of that macaroni and cheese live on the channel while talking about the full moon. Don't go back and watch that, folks, please. Look, we have the King of Pentacles, so I am sensing strong earth energy here, but I'm not certain that this is necessarily... Look, there's a little bug. I'm not necessarily sure that this is a couple, but I will say it could be. But there is a strong sense of grounding here, a coming home of sorts. And I think that this is really sealing up some old baggage for us. So I'm happy to see that for air energy. I'm happy to see that the conflict is about to be behind you. But listen, guys, for me to say that, I want to talk about this because if the cycle's about to be behind you and you're staying defensive, though, you're not going to be able to close that off. And I know that you air signs hate doing it, but it's like, can you be, how am I putting this? If you guys are staying defensive, you're not going to be able to close this cycle out. So forgive people if you need to do that, okay? Don't be afraid to forgive people. All right. Now listen, I saw a comment that a nice lady is watching. I think she might still be on here, and she has to work really early in the morning, so she wants me to do Earth next. So I'm going to do it. And then we'll do Fire. And then I'll take some questions, and we'll look at some alternative energies. Maybe I'll pull some cards for you. I'm just hanging out here. All right, so let's see. Earth energy. What is the message for the Earth energy? Moving forward out of the retrograde Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What's our message? What's our message for the Earth signs? Oh! Okay, Earth energy. We're starting out here with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. What's going on with our Earth energy, our Earth signs? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords as well. Guys, what's up with Earth signs? Who all's Earth on here? Leah, how you feeling right now? You stressed? 11-12 from PA. That was pretty deep for air signs, y'all. Hey, you guys should comment where you're from. I really want to know where you're from. Cap Rising, hell yeah. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, there we are, baby. There we are. We're in the Earth energy now. Let's keep pulling. Scorpio. Yeah, you guys have the moon too. And I think the moon just coming out. Virginia, hell yeah, I'm in West Virginia. Cinnamon toast. Malaysia, Singapore, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Cali, Atlanta. Listen, Contessa, y'all's airport is the most stressful airport in Atlanta. I'm not even gonna lie. It's got a train in it. It's too much for me, y'all. I was like trying to find my flight, and I was like, guys, I can't find my flight. And they're like, yeah, you need to get on the train. And I was like, no, I'm at the airport. I need to fly, not get on a train. And they were like, no, you need to take the train inside of the airport. Wyoming. I was like, what? That's crazy. I'm from West Virginia. The only thing our airport has is a little stand where you can get a Bud Light. All right, we have the Magician card. Okay, so I'm going to start with this energy first, and we'll keep pulling. But for Earth, I want to talk about something. Because there's a little bit of a magical energy here for you guys moving in. I want to say that as we move out of this retrograde, some of us are cutting off... how do I put this? How is this coming through to me? Some of us are not putting our effort or our eggs in a basket where we know somebody is going to drop the basket down the steps anymore. This is for some of us like there's money here. Obviously we have a little bit of pentacles, but I don't know if like you guys loan somebody money and you're worried about this payoff, like somebody owes you money. No, I'm from West Virginia, you guys. I like to travel a lot, but West Virginia is where I'm from. The Appalachian Mountains. A dream of 3 moons? No, I have no idea what that means. Google it though. The Google knows everything. So, look, we're worried about something maybe involving our finances right now as we move out of retrograde. Perhaps some of us could have taken some financial hits over the retrograde. For some of us, it could be that was something that really affected us Earth signs through the retrograde, was our money or our grounding in some way, I want to say. Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes from Bluefield, Virginia. I'm real close to there, King Scorpio. Yeah, so this energy here is somebody worried. So I feel, and I'm feeling, I don't know why, but I'm feeling Capricorn here. Capricorn's got some worries. Capricorn could be worried about that. And I'm also sensing maybe a little bit of Virgo as well. But then I want to talk because we have the moon and we have the Magician. So we have some Pisces, some Aries energy. But look, this moon is opening us Earth signs with the ability to create. And I think that we know that. I think a lot of us Earth signs have been trying to create something, and it could be a long time coming, something that we've been working on. Some of our investments may not have worked out, and this could certainly be in people, right? Investments in people, investments in, I'm hearing a family member, a brother that owes money. Somebody's really worried about this. I'm also picking up here for some of you earth signs that you, not, and don't get mad at me when I say this to you. I'm a Scorpio sun, guys. Don't get mad at me when I say this to you, but some of you guys, the retrograde might have really hit you in a way that's brought up some old psychological patterns. You might need to do a little bit of therapy. And listen to me, I do therapy, you guys. It's very helpful, it's very awesome. There's no shame. But I'm feeling for earth energy that there's a need to kind of get back down to the basics and know where to put their eggs, right? In which basket. And the moon, this moon, this retrograde is openings up people. There's an intuition, there's a magical connectedness here within earth signs. Taurus, I'm hearing. I want to pull some more for you guys though. Your Cappy daughter just started therapy. That's awesome. I know that I have a friend, I just mentioned that earlier. Lulu from House of Oshun, you guys. If you don't follow her channel, you have to. She's so amazing. But she mentions the cellar, going down into the cellar. And Cappies have been there. Cappies have been there. Okay, something came out. Yeah. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles. I mean, moving out of whatever happened to you guys in retrograde, for a lot of you, I'm really feeling that it was financial, or there could have been, somebody could have been kicked out of the house, put in the doghouse. I don't know, but it seems like somebody feels left out in the cold here. There's an abandonment that has taken place here. Please give me more earth energy. I'm a little confused, guys. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you know, this is kind of coming back to that general energy. Some of you earth signs were dealing with a person who borrowed money off you, and you've been drinking with this person. Or you have drank with this person. There's been some sort of celebration. You've been partying with somebody. Some of you guys have been partying. And I don't always read the Three of Cups that way, but in the earth energy moving out of the retrograde, there's kind of a message to get back to basics a little bit, and not so much, because somebody's quit putting effort into something here. Somebody's quit putting effort into something here, at least physically, but there are people worried here. There's somebody worried all up in their head here. And you know, I really want to move back to that therapy thing, because for you guys who have been who have been on the channel for a long time, you guys remember back in March and the months before, I was training. I took a show. I did Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and I got to be Hedwig, and it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And it was a really hard show. I had to go to the gym 5 days a week and work out all the time, and really put a lot of effort into being Hedwig. And after the show, because of the content of it, hold on, guys. It looks like we're frozen. Are you guys there? Can you hear me? Make sure that you can see me right now. You can hear me, but is the video frozen? Okay. Okay. So, we'll just do this again. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back.